Hey there, YouTubers. Sorry it's been so long. It's been kind of crazy over here. Anyways, I wanted to, again, catch you up as since these videos have been becoming very popular on my channel. God, I'm doing something I thought I never would do. I'm becoming outrageous and coming on and off and on and off and on and off and coming on and off. Wait, no, that didn't come out right. Anyways, so I actually wanted to show a bit of a figure I'm really happy about that I got at Slagacon, and hopefully every one of you people in the Midwest that was able to come. It was awesome. I got to meet a few people and talk to them. In fact, I had one or two people actually recognize me, which was really uncomfortable actually. Um, they of course they didn't really recognize me until I said that I did do YouTube videos, and they're like, and then of course, yeah. Anyways, but we're not here to talk about my semi uncomfortable internet fandom and famedom or whatever it's called. We're here to discuss, well, Transformer toys, since I went to a Transformers convention. And this toy I'm really happy to have back in my collection. It's taken a very long time to hunt one down at a price that was not outrageously insane. And of course, that figure is G1 Grimlock. Now, I know that a lot of people are probably gonna be watching this video and be like, "Oh, gee, G1 Grimlock isn't all that hard to find, or it's not that expensive." Well, he was for me. So guess what? Fuck off. Anyways, um, it's really nice to have him back in my collection, and I actually have a this is a 100% complete figure with all of his goodies that came with him. Um, I just didn't feel like getting it all out just for this frickin' video. Now, again, a thing about the Generation 1 figures, um, as opposed to, Generation 2, as well as, figures that came out later on, um, this just has a certain bulk that I really like. From what I remember with the G2 Grimlocks, they felt more like they were made out of plastic instead of having little die cast in them. And that's what I really like about, you know, this figure. He really feels like he has some heft to him. He really feels oomphy. Of course, he's represented as, he was in the cartoon as, you know, yes, I'm a Tyrannosaurus Rex. I drag my tail. Which in all reality it would be this. Which I was actually really impressed that Grimlock could actually, take this pose. He does it fairly well. I mean, he's not like the most stable figure in this form, and once I get my camera set up all back to where it should be, I will actually have a table where I can do this instead of you know doing the magical birdie thing over here. Anyways, oh, wasted a lot of time just chattering around. But for those of you who don't know me or haven't talked to me, this is a very special figure for me to get back. I actually, when I was a kid, I actually had all of the Dinobot figures until my sibling decided to steal them, and then well, have them fight their Power Rangers, and thus, and when defeated by the Power Rangers, they were utterly destroyed with a frickin' hammer. So, having this figure back is a bit of nostalgia and just makes, well, one very happy. And there's not a whole lot to him. I mean, and I realize that. I'm not one that's going to be saying this is the greatest figure ever made, because it really isn't. But it has such a special place in my heart because, this was my favorite of the Transformer toys when I was a kid, and seeing him lying in a pool of his own parts, because my siblings decided to use a frickin' hammer to smash him up, you know, horrifying. To this day, I still, wake up in the middle of the night screaming. But, anyways, so let's talk about the figure itself and, well, generally what's good about him. Well, he can move his head up and down. He's got an articulated jaw, and oh look, he can move his arms, his legs with a horrible, horrible screeching noise. Mine's not. My Grimlock wasn't very well taken care of. A lot of parts do flop around, but I look at it this way. I'm not playing with this guy. He's generally just for, sitting on my shelf and looking badass. And he'll look even more badass once I'm able to get the rest of the Dinobots. And that's essentially it. And they're probably going to stick in dinosaur mode. But this wouldn't be a Transformer review if I didn't transform him and show him off. So, stick around, I guess, because that's what's happening.